Hey everybody, this is part of the 2004 gardening. Okay, this is one of the tomato plants, and you can see just how big it's getting. That was in the jar that at the beginning of this year from a seed, and that's this brother. That's the one that was in the normal pot out in the open, and that one was in the plastic bag. I did take the caps off the bottles at the bottom since the last video. I figured it would be easier just to hit it with the hose. So I used the caps. The caps are on the side, and what I did is I cleaned up some of the weeds in here. Not very many. There's some on the edges. I cut back some of the vines and stuff. Raspberry bushes are great until they get in the way of the garden. All right, so those raspberries are coming out pretty good. Blueberries are doing very well. This is the start of the blueberries right there. Okay, and I have this stupid vine or thing that keeps growing. I don't know what the heck that is. It keeps growing out. It's got thorns. It's coming out of the container for the blueberries, and it's growing much faster than the blueberries. Now over here I harvested some of the lettuce. Found a lot of ants, ant trail in the back. So what I did is I put my compound the mixture I use for killing ants is in the caps to the bottles. I'll put a link on here for that, or you could just search my YouTube videos for how to kill ants for good. Just type in ants on the search and you'll find it. All right, just remember, use a tablespoon per half cup of water, along with the sugar. Okay, and you can see they're harvesting that really good right now. All right, let's go. First of all, I want to show you something. I'm not too familiar with what these are. All right, but I don't know what kind of leaf that is right there. And I did cut it from over there. It was coming in underneath where those ants are right now. I cut a link out of there, so I don't know what that is. If you know what it is, let me know. I am not allergic to poison ivy, poison oak. Now I want to show you something. This has the paper on it, the newspaper on the bottom. I may have to reinforce that because the newspaper does break down after time. This side of the garden, no newspaper, and you can see the difference. All right, it would be a nightmare to get in there and try to clean up those weeds. I'm not worried about this. Once I harvest the broccoli, if I even get around to that, it doesn't look like the stalks are very big. I think this size is just a waste. All right, we'll see what happens there. I want to take you over to another section where the cherry tomatoes are, and I want to show you that. Now, these are the cherry tomatoes, the seeds that I got from a cherry tomato from a cafeteria of a high school on the ground. And I squeezed it into a container and grew cherry tomatoes. Well, now, over here, I'm going to do this with the big tomatoes too, but I've already clipped the baby leaves. Branches, and eventually I'll clip these. Anything that does not actually produce the tomatoes, you want to clip away because it's just a loss of energy, and have all the nutrition and everything go straight up to the where the tomatoes are coming out. Minus, you don't want to clip the big leaves, the big branches when these things get really huge. Down here, I think I lost one of my lettuce. I think I harvested too close to the center and I lost it. That one survived, the first harvest. The lettuce is tasting great. I filled enough to, from the main garden, I pulled enough lettuce out to fill that bucket, which is going to be used for we're going to put someplace for dinner tonight, and we're going to make a salad out of it. So anyway, that's the progress. Oh, let me show you this. All right, it's not doing as good as I thought. I lost one of the holes where these are going to be strawberries that are coming out. All right, it's a little experiment I'm doing. I got this from Ace. I want to see if this actually works. It's not growing as fast as I want, but maybe it's kind of early. I don't know. We'll see what happens through the summertime. But it's out in the sun. It's hanging from the gazebo. Hey, that's doing good. Greenhouse over there's surviving. Okay. Got to do a little work. The zippers are coming off, unsticking, so I'm using the Gorilla Tape to actually stick those on, so I have to work on that left one over there. But that's what I used to grow some of this stuff in the early spring because it was too cold out for having these out here now. So hopefully you keep watching the videos. Subscribe if you want. Take care. Bye.